All right, on the cushion gang, man. I had this thought yesterday. My old buddy, Indiana buddy up there, JJ Hughes, made me started thinking about some stuff. And we got a new segment that we're going to put out every once in a while, and it's going to be called, it's sponsored by Dasco Race Supply in Brownstown, Indiana, and it's going to be called The Backstory. And you know how you see those photos filtering around on Facebook, the internet, or whatever, and you see the caption this, but you never hear the backstory about these pictures. So anyway, with enough of that, with that being said, I've got Mr. J.J. Hughes on the phone with me, and he's going to let us know about this picture right here over my shoulder that's went, can we say viral, J.J.?
Yeah, you can say viral.
All right, we'll call it viral. All right, JJ. First of all, let's talk about you, my man, Mr. JJ Hughes, 410 sprint car driver out of Indiana. It's been a while since we talked to you, buddy. But what you got going on, man?
Well, right now I'm just focusing on school. Next week's finals week, and just staying busy and working. But I'm also working on something for next year. Hopefully, soon I can have something posted. We'll see. It'll be a while. But I'm not telling anybody. So we'll post it eventually. But hopefully I can get back in a race car, at least for a couple times next.
Dude, that'd be the bomb, man. I want to see you back in the car. You got to make sure you get a hold of OTC when you got that news to release. We'll take care of you, brother. All right, man. You're going to school up there at Indiana State. How's that all going, man?
It's good. It's good. It's busy. It's stressful. I'm just getting ready for finals week, studying and doing last minute homework and papers and all that fun stuff right now.
Now, I know you got a pretty cool ass race simulator, set up. You been doing any sim racing here lately, man?
Actually, no. I kind of canceled it for now. Well, for one, in my apartment I don't have internet, so I just been lazy and I haven't put internet back at it. But I just don't have the time. I work 30 hours a week, and then I have 18 credit hours at school, and I'm busy. And by the time I get done, I'm ready to go to bed, so I don't really get on it. Come summertime, I'll be back on it probably almost every day. But that's kind of a summertime thing. For when I have more time.
Right on, man. Hey, our buddy Chase Briscoe has got me hooked up with that dirt sim racing, man. So we're going to have to go head to head this summer. All right. All right, man. Hey, let's get to the point of this, man. This picture right here over my left shoulder. You posted on Facebook. Chris Peterson from Race One Photos took the picture, man. But let's get the backstory on this. Where was this? When and where was this photo taken at, JJ?
Well, this was my first ever USAC race. It was the $10,000 to win Lawrenceburg race. It was October 2nd of 2009, and I was qualifying actually. I was probably about 10th out to qualify. The track was super tacky. They had overwatered the track, and so for hot laps, it was very greasy. So we really didn't know where the track was going to be come qualifying. Before going out, my dad had seen that on a couple cars before me, like Levi Jones and Jerry Coons Jr., I do believe they were both before me, that they were a little loose. So we had tightened the car up just a little bit.
Just a little, huh? All right. So you're out there on this tacky track and you decide to tighten the car up. We're going to throw the quote marks up a little bit, and we end up with this. Where exactly in the qualifying did this happen? First lap,
Well,
second lap?
this was my second lap coming off turn 4. And I was really disappointed because if you go back and watch the video, which is on my website, before, everything in that lap had been awesome. I went through 1 and 2, was on the gas, the car was perfect, and then I got to 3 and 4, which was kind of the tackier side. And you can kind of see just the car just kind of goes over a few humps, and on the third hump, you see it all of a sudden the front end pops up, and I was able to set it back down. It just tapped the sway bar on the ground, but it didn't bite or anything. Unfortunately, that with that lap being as good as it was until that point, and my first lap wasn't that great, that I had qualified in the 30 something. So that didn't work out for me as well. And actually, I was pretty mad afterwards I did that wheelie. Yeah, it was cool. But I was just like, man, because it was our first USAC race, and I really wanted to do well. And so I was kind of disappointed. Now I start in the back of the heat race. Now I'm going to be in the B main, and which we ended up making it out of the B main, and I ended up making it into the feature. But it was just it was
It was,
frustrating because qualifying is everything with USAC.
yeah, you
And
cannot start in the back in USAC. That's for sure. You got to have a good qualifying run. So obviously you was able to save the car. I know when you posted the picture, you posted it. Did you save it, lose it? I can't remember the exact quote that you used to post the picture, but I know there's been a lot of caption. This is done with this. We done one on OTC with it, but have you run across your favorite saying that somebody's put on there yet?
well, actually, somebody went through and edited the photo, and it was kind of cool because it said "real racers need," and then it had it said three wheels, no, excuse me, it said four wheels crossed out, three wheels crossed out, two wheels crossed out, and then it said one wheel.
Let's give
And
them a shout out. That was Dirt Dog TV. I remember I seen that. Give them a shout out. That was a cool deal, man. I like that. So
yeah,
that was your favorite deal that's come about since
yeah,
these photos went viral.
that was kind of neat. And I saw some captions I liked. They were kind of funny. I went through and made sure to like them because it was pretty cool. And and it's about a picture that happened to be of me, which I've always since it happened, I thought that was real cool. And it's not something I really expected. I mean, this picture came out in '09, and actually I got the picture the next night because like the next night, which would be October 3rd, was the uh, MSCS 10,000 to win race, and I was, we're just out there. I think for some odd reason I had qualified bad or something, and so it was just kind of, another night. And Chris Peterson had walked up to me and he goes, "Hey, I got this picture of you. I want you to check out. I think you're really gonna like it." And I'm like, "Okay, that's cool. We'll see." And he pulls it out, and here's this picture of me on one wheel and everything, and he had two. He had me sign one, and then he had another one that he gave me, and it was pretty awesome. And anytime there comes a picture contest, somebody's always like, "Well, how about that picture of JJ Hughes? Pretty sure he's on one wheel. I'm sure it's out there somewhere." And sure enough, they post it, and everybody likes it. And then Jack Slash also got a video of it. He used to have it. In 2009 I got Wheelie of the Year, and he had that on video.
Right on.
And it was pretty cool. So the publicity from that, unfortunately now at this point, I need an engine. So that's kind of why we're not racing. I blew mine up at Eldora at the beginning of 2011, and then somebody let me borrow one, and I ran it. It was just really low on horsepower, but I ran it and finished the 2011 season off. And then now it needs refreshed, and we just don't have the money to go ahead and refresh it. Yeah, with the bad economy, it's kind of hurt us, and it's really tough to get sponsors right now. So we're trying to put something together, and I miss it. I miss every bit of it, and I wish I was out there every weekend. In all honesty, looking at like what Kyle Larson's doing, I think he just posted that this was the first week since February that he hadn't raced at least one time during the week. And man, I was like, I wish I could live that life. That'd be nice.
That'd be the life every racer wants to live in. JJ, man, you're right, man. I hope everything comes about, and I can't wait to hear this possible news that you'll have, and I hope things work out for you, man. I know every time I talk to you, I hear it in your voice. I know how bad it's bothering you not being in the car. But if we can get things, tastes of JJ Hughes, like this, man, and keep your face out there and keep your name out there by doing stuff. There's another picture that I think we need to do this with you, man, that you got. Actually, it's your cover picture on your Facebook page. So we'll save that one for another time. You keep that one. Yeah, go ahead. File that one to memory, JJ. I think we need to do something with that one, man. That's a pretty good one, too. But
I saved that one too.
No, don't say that yet, man. We gotta let people guess on that one. JJ, I want to thank you for playing a part in this, man. It's like I was telling you before we went on air. You're the one that inspired me to do this little backstory segment with this picture, man, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate everything you do for OTC, and I hope things work out for you, brother.
Well, thank you. I do appreciate it. And like I said, hopefully soon enough I can get that news out. I just gotta, put everything in place, make sure it's gonna happen, and once everything's set up, then I'll go ahead and go ahead and say something. But
That'll work.
until then, I'm just gonna work on it. And, school's almost over for the semester, and I'll really be able to push and try and get things lined up, and hopefully I'll be able to go ahead and say something.
That'll work. All right, there you have it, folks. Mr. J.J. Hughes and his picture that went viral on Facebook, but he's got another one in the bank. I'm going to talk him into doing the same thing with that one. So we'll catch you all later here on OTC. We're out.